She was fighting me, and I knew I was only going to be in there for 15 minutes, and I swear to God, it was 15 minutes.
All of them are counterfeit.
Yeah. Well, obviously they are. I can't do that to my grandson. I call my grandson.
Nope.
I don't know what to do.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
Oh, look at that. It's a pretty big rock.
This was the moment when Grandpa realized he was going to jail, but he wasn't going quietly.
Stand up. For what? Stand up.
Just be advised, I haven't been naked.
Hands behind your back.
For what?
Don't do it, man. Don't do it. You hear me?
I can't do nothing.
When kids get their own grandparents arrested, it brings shame to the entire family. Like when this Florida woman was driving with her grandkids in the car while she was so drunk she could barely stand.
Right foot in front of it and go ahead and start.
The wind is
Right now, go ahead and start. Sandra, you're under arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol, okay?
But first, we're going to Florida, where a violent scene at a bus stop got the attention of police officers.
Arrest my puppy daughter who goes to town every day. This kid's in prison. Yes, I did smack him.
At this point, you are being placed under arrest.
Okay, I will talk to you. I will talk to you.
We're past that.
No, I will talk to you.
We're past that. Turn
Now listen, I will talk to you.
Turn around. Do not hold away.
Punch on her 5-year-old grandson. On May 10th, 2023, law enforcement officers in Flagler County, Florida were dispatched to a bus stop after a call was made where the caller claimed that a woman assaulted a young boy. When officers arrived at the scene, the caller was waiting at the scene with the suspect who admitted to hitting her 5-year-old grandson, but tried to justify it by saying that the punch didn't leave a bruise. Let's see how that worked out for her.
I'm the one that called. Someone that called. Arrest my puppy daughter who goes to town every day. This kid's in prison. Yes, I did smack him. It's all this big.
What are you saying, ma'am?
I have the little boy
Okay.
and then we can talk to them.
She went on to explain that she had legal custody of her daughter's children and that her discipline was necessary because they had behavioral problems. The caller then told the officer what he saw, and it was disturbing.
They're all drama queens, and he wants to put me in jail because my daughter all the time. His kid's in prison, and he's on all the time.
All right. So,
I have legal custody of the children.
that's fine.
They're all under counseling.
Okay.
They have disciplinary problems. Their mothers are. She comes in out of the light. She comes in out of the light. I did smack him. Then he starts hollering. She starts hollering. And this lady says the same thing. So everybody is like, I'm examining the kid.
The bus pulled up. She's got 3 of them. The little guy in the front seat and 2 granddaughters. 2 kids. One was sitting over here already. The other one was in the car. The bus pulled up. The older one got out. The 2 got on the bus. The little man didn't want to get out of the car. She opened the passenger door on this side. He was on the back right side. Come on, yelling and screaming at him. She walked around, grabbed the kid, jerked him out the car, grabbed his hair, started beating him in the head. This lady jumped out yelling and screaming, stop hitting him, stop hitting him. I ran over to yell at her, and all of a sudden she just went crazy. Crazy. The little kid is scared. Go ask him. Talk to him.
Hey, buddy. You okay? So, what happened with the child? Like, what led up to it? Like,
He used to get on the bus, so I'm like, hurry up.
Yeah.
And the bus waiting, and he blew the phone. I said, come on. You gotta go. You can't wait forever. And I went to grab him. So I said, come on. And I went to slap him on the shoulder and dog. And I was gonna beat me.
Alright. I'll help you out, alright? You okay? You need a hug? Come here. It's alright. We'll figure it out, okay? Don't worry about it. And were you guys like screaming or anything after?
Then he comes out, as he was trying to get on the bus, and she comes out screaming, I see it. And this lady comes out.
The officers had heard enough, and it was time to place the suspect, identified as Gabrielle, under arrest.
All right, listen.
Oh, this is hot here too.
I want to ask you some more. Come over here. I want to ask you some more questions. What's your name?
Debbie Olson.
All right, I'm going to read you your rights just because everything going on here, okay? And I want to ask you some questions that pertain to this. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney with you prior to, during, or after any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, and desire one, the court will appoint one for you. You may stop answering at any time by refusing to answer further or by requesting to consult with your attorney. Do you understand each of these rights I explained?
So what are you charging me something right
Do you
now?
understand these rights I explained?
Yes, but I'm asking a question. Are you charging me?
Let me ask you this other question. With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me?
I just want to know if I'm getting charged with
I
something.
will explain it to you. I need you to answer these questions.
But I have the right to ask first.
I'm not going to talk to you unless you answer these questions. With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me?
Not if I'm getting charged with something.
Okay. At this point, you are being placed under arrest.
Okay, I will talk to you. I will talk to you.
We're past that.
No, I will talk to you.
We're past that. Turn
Oh,
around.
listen, I will talk to you.
Turn around. Do not go away.
Can't buy your back on.
Listen, I got.
Jan, get like your crying will be a little bit
I
easier.
have arthritis. I can't do cigarettes.
Yep. We're gonna use 2 pairs so you have a little bit more.
Actually, are you? Your arms are able to do that, guy. That's fine.
Why can't I ask that question that way? I don't understand.
Because you refuse to answer
I
my
did
question.
refuse. I said I just want to know if I'm charged. I
Yes,
will
you
answer
are.
your question.
You are being charged.
One of the arresting officers told the woman exactly what he thought of her by calling her a sorry excuse for a grandmother, and she couldn't argue with him.
4 people, including the child, saying that you physically closed your fist.
I did not close my
Do you want me to
fist.
explain it to you or no?
I didn't, sir.
I
I
have
didn't.
0 tolerance for this.
Alright, put your hands together. Alright.
This poor kid.
This poor kid, they're under counseling, and I explained that to you.
All right. You are a sorry excuse for a grandmother. You sure are.
You have no idea.
You sure are. You're right. I don't. And I, quite frankly, I don't want to know the rest.
Alright, we'll figure it out.
We'll get your keys and we'll
You
lock
have
it
anything
up.
on you?
Just sandals.
Just sandals? You don't have anything on your person?
No.
Where are your car keys at?
They're in my pocketbook. Yeah.
In your pocketbook?
Yeah.
You have a phone in your pocketbook?
Yes.
Are those in your car?
How do you get in here? I don't have to get in here. How do you get in here?
Yeah.
Alright, just 1 second, hold on.
Hey, Jenkins, can you search
Yeah,
her real
I
quick?
got you, James,
all right?
I didn't
You have a
really
good day.
want him to.
You're gonna get your bag and take it
I
to
don't
school. You
have a-
gotta go to school.
You have gloves on you? Mine are in here.
Real smart, right?
Thank you.
Talk to you later, buddy.
All right, just face the car.
You'll pay, baby.
All right,
We
all
know
right.
what a you are, boy.
I'll talk to
You
her.
know exactly.
You have a
Don't
6-year-old
talk
little boy that you need to make a positive impact on, and that talking is not really
Like
working.
this is what he
Go-
says.
It doesn't matter. Go stand over there, because I don't want to do this in front of your grandson.
Gabrielle was charged with child endangerment. If you think she was a terrible grandmother, wait until you meet the next one in our next case.
I'm tired. Last night she took me to a place that I didn't want to go.
So
But for her to be in my face the way that she was in my face, you understand, disrespecting me.
Black's Granddaughter's Eye. In Fairburn, Georgia on January 6, 2023, a girl was walking through the hall of her school when a security guard noticed that she had a black eye and it was nearly swollen shut. He asked her about it and then called 911. It seemed there was only one person responsible, and that person was her grandmother. Soon she'd be sitting in front of law enforcement officers with serious questions to answer. An officer discussed the situation with the school security guard as soon as he arrived, and was told the victim wasn't ready to give her all the details and had told her multiple different stories about how she got her injuries.
And mom has already notified me.
So when you spoke to grandma, what did she say happened? Grandma said that she explained that there was some situation with the teacher. The teacher had called her. She was getting in trouble with that, but she didn't explain exactly what happened. She said that her exact words were, "She was so disrespectful to me yesterday," and so she said, "I gave it to her good, so she's been crying all night." so her eyes might be puffy. But then, so puffy is different from swollen. But she came down to the nurse. She asked me, can I talk to her because she's taking her back to New York this week. Talk to her, and she'll be coming down to the school. Grandma's house later on today. Before I could even call the girl down, she comes down to see the nurse. Good morning. She comes out to see the nurse, and that thing is like her eye is asleep.
Can we see it?
The officers emphasized to the girl how important it was to tell them the whole truth, no matter how hard it was for her.
Okay, this is Sergeant Lanford, okay? And we just want to talk about exactly what happened, okay? Is that okay with you? And we're going to talk with the administrator and the other officer here, okay? Is that okay? All right. So from your side, can you explain to me exactly what happened to your eye and how did it all start?
I got in trouble in school yesterday.
Okay.
Because when I wasn't at school. And they called my parents. Well, they called my grandma and told her. I asked her, can I go outside? And I did. She did tell me yes. But she didn't realize that she did tell me yes instead of telling me no. So when I went outside and came back in, I guess she was looking for me. Because one of my friends had called me and said, Grandma Lucy is looking for you. Where you at? Because they thought I was at her house. And then I did curse at her. And she had hit me, but normally she wouldn't hit me. So it shocked me from when she hit me.
When Grandma arrived at the school soon, she admitted to the assault. She tried to justify it by saying that her granddaughter took her to an emotional place that she didn't want to go.
Are you good, Mom?
Hi, yes.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Officer Montgomery.
How are you?
It's right there.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm Officer Montgomery with that.
I need help. Yeah, I
understand.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ms. All right, Ms. I'm Officer Montgomery. This is Sergeant Lanford with the Fairburn Police Department, okay? All right, so.
At this point, and you can verify, I am beyond the fact of tired, in which I'm going to take her back to New York on Friday. Just coming from my job, that I just got a new job, and I just told my supervisor that I'm going to take her back because she's not getting no better. It's getting worse. You understand? To any child. My granddaughter looked at me yesterday and called me she called me a op. Do you understand what I'm looking at you because you know what I'm going through. I'm tired. Last night she took me to a place that I didn't want to go.
So
but for her to be in my face the way that she was in my face, you understand, disrespecting me hard. She wanna, am I asleep? She wanna in my sleep? I don't know, I came here yesterday because she has this little boyfriend.
After listening to her for several minutes, the officers decided they had enough information to make an arrest and cut her story short. The really disturbing part was the woman still didn't think she'd done anything wrong.
I said, you can't even really have an argument that makes any sense because of the dumbness that you're saying. She told me I was in a car accident. I have a screw on my leg. She said, that's why you was in a car accident. I said, that's what your comeback is? Oh, that's why you wear lace fronts. I said, you see, you still a kid. You look like a grown adult, but your mind frame is a kid. So she's doing all of that, and the person is on the phone hearing you disrespect me. So I went over to her and I tapped them lips. So when I tapped them lips, oh, out of here, word to my mother, word to my mother. Oh, I said, oh, so you want to fight? You want to fight? Because, you see, I'm small. So you would, oh, you sizing me up already. Okay. So I ran within my room because I had on my pajamas, put on my Uggs and my tights, and I said, come on, square up. What happened? What you want to do? You bad. Oh, if I hit you, I said, you see, again, see, you're not bad. Because you saying if I do this and then when I say something, walk away, she running her mouth. She running her mouth. So when she ran up, I ran up on her real quick. And she looked. I said, yeah, that's what I'm letting you know. Because the way that you talking to me like you're a grown woman. And I'm a grown woman. And you know my reactions would be to another grown woman? To do just what I did. You understand? So now she carrying on. My fiance was downstairs. He came upstairs. He's like, what's going on? She go in her room. She locked the door. Rich, go get the thing. You took the door off the hinges. You want to play? We're not going to do that.
The officers asked the victim if she was sure that it was both grandmother and her fiance that punched her in the eye, and she confirmed that it was true.
Do you know how I'm saying to myself, me and my fiance have been together for 30 years. You know how embarrassed I feel? Do you know how embarrassed I feel?
To hear that from a child that you raised, yeah.
I don't want to send her back to New York because it wasn't, you understand, this is different. And I wanted to be down here because the growing up, I love Atlanta. I just love down here so much. The way the people treat me, I just love it. And I'm trying to give her a better way, but she don't want it. And I can't let her tell you, the guy that you was there here, he said to me, you gotta take care of you.
Social services will end up taking custody of her for now.
I can't. I tried, Rich. I tried, Rich.
Anything in your pockets, your phone, everything goes to him because you can't take it with you where you're going. If there's any phone numbers that you want to write down, I'll give you a piece of paper and a pen to do so. I'll give him the pen.
My supervisor.
I'm gonna just check you real fast so you end up getting in the car, okay? So just come in. All right. Separate your feet. Yep. There you go. Yeah, because you got a jacket on because it's cold out there. It's cold in there. So he told you exactly where you're going? Fulton County Jail, Rice Street. Rice Street.
Make sure you call my office.
Alright. Put your hands behind your back. Yeah, we do. So I can't put you in the back without it. Yep, go ahead. Put all your stuff in the car.
It's hot fast.
I'm going to put your numbers in your pocket.
These hot flashes.
If you want me to cut the air on or the heat on, let me know. Put your hands together like you're praying. There you go.
She was charged with child cruelty and battery against a family member. Up next is a classic case of selfishness that got way out of hand and could have cost an infant their life.
She didn't want to get down. I was only in there, I swear to God, for 15 minutes. I went to get a rake and a blower, and that's the only reason why I left in there. I left all the windows down. She was in the shade. I know it's, I swear to God, it was...
But did you had the vehicle off?
Yes, I had the vehicle off. And I had all the windows cracked though, and I swear to God,
it still gets hot in there,
I know,
It still gets really hot in there.
I know, and I don't do this.
Cynthia. On June 3rd, 2023, law enforcement officers were dispatched to a Walmart store after the store manager reported that a woman had left an infant in her car for more than 30 minutes in 90-degree heat. The woman's excuse was that she'd only left the baby in the car for 15 minutes. It was a weak excuse, but did the officers let her off the hook? Let's find out. The officer was shown surveillance footage to back up the caller's claim, and within a couple of minutes, the woman made her way back to her vehicle and the confrontation began.
Was she in there? About 30 minutes, bro.
She was in the vehicle for 30 minutes?
That was her daughter?
Granddaughter.
Did I call?
Like, I guess who?
Found her?
You found her?
Yeah. I was walking the parking lot there in the parking lot like I normally do. And as I passed by, I noticed I could barely see a little head over the steering wheel. Like, she wasn't even passing the window, dude. She's, like, small. And I was like, what the heck? And then like I kind of like did a little loop around the vehicle to see if there was people in the back seat, and there wasn't. And that's when I knew right away. And the vehicle wasn't on.
So we're called for. It's because I left. She didn't have shoes. She didn't want to get down. I was only in there, I swear to God, for 15 minutes. I went to get a rake and a blower, and that's the only reason why I left her in there. I left all the windows down. She was in the shade. I know it's. I swear to God, it was.
But did you turn? You had the vehicle off?
Yes, I had the vehicle off, and I had all the windows cracked though. And I swear to God,
It still gets hot in there.
I
man.
know.
It still
but
gets really hot in there.
I know, and I don't do this, but she was fighting me, and I knew I was only going to be in there for 15 minutes, and I swear to God, it was 15 minutes, because I went and got 2 things, and I came right out. And I know that it's really hot, and that's why I rushed in and I rushed out. I would never leave her in there longer than that.
Is that your daughter or your granddaughter?
It's my granddaughter.
Your granddaughter?
Yeah, but I'm raising her, because my daughter left her with me. My daughter's an addict. So I'm raising her. But anyway, I don't want to get there. But I know I don't do this often, and I swear to God, it was only 15 minutes, you know, and I left all the windows cracked, and she was sitting in the shade, and I understand it's still hot, even if you're in the shade, but I would never leave her in there longer than
Well, I didn't want to approach the little girl, and then, because she had a phone on her, I didn't want her to dial 911 on me. So I was like kind of adamant about like approaching her, because she had a phone on her, so I was like, well, she should be able to call her grandma.
Did fire give her medical attention, or they checked on her? Or?
No, they didn't even do nothing. No. They were right here, parked like the grocery entrance, and I told them, hey, we got a kid. Locked over there. They pulled up. That's when the grandma pulled up.
Okay.
And I believe they told this manager that because the parent was here, she's okay.
Okay.
Regardless of the video evidence, the woman claimed she'd done nothing wrong, but the officer obviously disagreed and let her know that she was going to be held responsible for her neglect.
Is that your current address?
Yes.
Standing out here on the slide. You know what I mean? How come you just didn't take her out with you?
She didn't want to go sit out in the shoes. And I was going to just put her in the stroller and make her go, but I knew I was only going to be in there for 15 minutes. But, I mean, I totally can relate. I mean, if I saw a baby in the car, I would report it too.
Is the car running?
No. I just had all the windows cracked. I mean, I rolled them up now because I had the cooler on, but I had all the windows cracked and she was in the shade. But I mean, either way, I know it gets hot.
Yeah.
There's no excuse. I'm not trying to make excuses because I don't do it.
Yeah.
But I did it today, and now I know why I don't do it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to have 10 cops in the parking lot.
Yeah,
and I don't want to go to jail.
And even on top of that,
I don't
all the
wanna go to
vagrants here,
jail.
all the vagrants in this area,
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I do lock her in.
yeah, but they'll break a window.
Break a window. A lot of them are sex offenders as well.
Right.
What?
You good?
You're her caregiver?
Yeah.
You
I've had her. My daughter dropped her off when she was 6 months old. Because my daughter's an addict. So she left her with me when she was 6 months old.
You know, if we would have found her the way we did and you weren't there yet, we would have broken your window for sure. I don't think you want that. So right now, we're going to call CYFD. All right, I'm going to make a sky report and obviously tell them of the incident that occurred. Okay, so they'll probably do a welfare check, stuff like that. So you went into the store about 15 minutes. You left the vehicle wasn't running. The window was cracked.
All 4 windows.
All 4 windows were cracked. About how much?
Well, just get all our information. You have to call in the sky report.
Okay.
Just did you explain to her that if we would have gotten here sooner, we probably would have broke her window to get the kid out? No. Because I mean, that was honestly, as soon as you got here, you found her like that. That's what I was going to tell you to do. So.
You good, bro?
The woman, identified as Cynthia, was charged with abandonment of a child. The grandmother in our next case was so intoxicated that she couldn't even handle driving on the right side of the road, let alone caring for her grandchildren.
We're gonna stop, okay? Sandra, you're under arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol, okay?
Driving on wrong side. In Monroe County, Florida, emergency dispatchers received a 911 call on the afternoon of April 24, 2021, after a vehicle was seen driving on the wrong side of the road. When officers located the vehicle, the driver was drunk, and she was traveling with her grandchildren in the car. Moments after reaching the driver's side window of the suspect's truck, the officer saw an open alcohol container within reach of the driver, and the stop became a DUI investigation.
You been drinking today?
Officer, I am
You're really drunk? Is there a reason why you wrecked into the guardrail when you stopped?
No, I just.
We heard the music from the sunlight.
And your registration and insurance?
Officer, I really don't want to do anything wrong. I was just driving. I'm not doing anything.
The officers set up a field sobriety test to see how drunk the woman was, and they'd soon find out that she was almost too drunk to stand on her own 2 feet.
Crash into mine.
Huh?
So don't crash into mine.
No, I didn't want to.
Bravo Juliet Papa, November 89. AJP 1089 on a white people. 95.
Alright, I'm gonna go chat with her. We're gonna talk over by my patrol car, okay?
Alright. I didn't do anything wrong.
Are you okay?
Yes, I am.
Come on.
I didn't do anything wrong, officer.
So, are you willing to dispel my complete field sobriety, standardized field sobriety exercises?
Yes.
In order to dispel my belief that you're impaired? Okay.
No, because what you're saying is not true. Because I just want to go home.
Okay. So, if you could just stand here with your feet together, hands at your sides, okay? Can you just take a step back for me, please? Perfect, right there. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check your eyes, all right? You're gonna follow the tip of the pen. You see the tip of the pen?
Yes.
Follow with your eyes and your eyes only. Do not move your head. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. No. Follow just the tip and with your eyes only. Don't move your head. You understand? You understand the instruction? Okay, just follow with your eyes. Don't move your head, okay? Do me a favor, lean up against the car, okay? So we're gonna try this again, all right? Stand over here for me, please. All right. Follow just the pen, tip of the pen, and with your eyes only. You know you have to follow this when I move it with your eyes, okay? Just with your eyes only, okay? Just your eyes, don't move your head.
The officers had seen enough, and the grandmother was placed under arrest.
Count out loud.
1001, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006.
Okay. We're gonna stop, okay? Sandra, you're under arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol, okay?
There's no way I can button up my pants.
What do you mean?
There's no way I can button up my pants.
Oh, button them.
Yes.
Are they gonna fall off you?
Not really.
All right. We won't worry about it now. Take a seat. We're gonna come take a seat.
Yes, please. Yes.
This offense number in custody.
Okay. The woman was charged with driving under the influence. We're staying in Florida for our 5th case where a grandmother was passing counterfeit bills, but she blamed her grandson for giving them to her.
All right,
All right, wait a minute.
Good, let me see. Put your hands behind your back. Either way, put your hands behind your back.
Susan. All right, I'll tell you his name. I'll tell you his name.
Okay.
Angela Baker. On January 1st, 2021, in Palm Coast, Florida, a woman identified as Angela Baker was approached by law enforcement officers outside a Walmart store after they received a tip that she was trying to pass counterfeit money. She claimed she had no idea, but blamed her grandson for giving her the bills. Let's find out if the officers had any sympathy for her. Not only did she attempt to use the bills to make her Walmart purchase, the officers discovered that she was carrying much more fake currency than that.
So what's happening?
Well, Walmart called in because they said that there was somebody passing fake bills. So that's why we're here.
20, 40, 60, 82. And what is it supposed to, it's supposed to disappear?
Yep.
Here, do these ones, please.
That's good.
No, it's
do it
turned
somewhere
yellow.
else.
Those ones turn instantly brown. Wait a minute, hold on, no, that's...
Breathe,
wait a minute
take a
now.
breath.
Wow, are you fucking kidding me? Stop, look at that one again. Pull it out and see if the line's in it, please.
It's not.
Wow.
This one's yellow.
I'm about to freak out, man. What the fuck, man? I don't want my grandson to get in trouble, man.
I would hold on to that.
Asshole.
So you said you got these out of a teller, or you got them from your grandson?
I got them from my he just gave me $200 for Christmas.
Hold your bills, please.
Yeah, because then they wouldn't take any of my other money.
They're not going to.
Oh, I didn't. No, this is. You know what I mean?
If they got 6 bills from you that were all counterfeit, they're not going to take any other.
Right. Holy shit. Oh my God. What now? What now?
So there's 8 bills, 2 that you had with you and 6 that came from the store.
Yeah.
So I'm going to need your identification.
It's over in the truck.
Okay. So you said you got how many bills? Where did these come from?
200 from my grandson.
Okay, so how do you know whether it was this 200
it was right
or...
on top, because he had just it was right on top of my money.
Okay.
So how much is there? Oh, I spent $20.
She identified herself as 33-year-old Whitley Nielsen, but that was her daughter. She was committing additional crimes by the minute. Her friend was en route to deliver her identification card.
Whitley.
Spell it.
Nelson. Whitley, W-H-I-T-L-E-I-G-H. Nelson, N-E-L-S-O-N.
Date of birth?
12/87.
12/87?
Yes.
You'll take your mask off for me?
Yes.
Okay. Where's the other female that you were with the polka dotted pants?
You're probably seeing me with the cops and freaking out.
And your grandson? What's his name?
Oh my God. Really? Really?
Yes. If that's who you're saying you got them from, I'm going to document that that's what the information that you're telling me. Otherwise, it's falsifying information. So.
And then you're in possession of counterfeit bills.
Correct.
Third-degree felony.
Right.
Oh my God.
So.
Because what if something happened to my purse?
What if you needed it?
Do me a favor, take your mask off again.
Okay. Oh, you got my pretty one. And I got my teeth in. She's here. She said she's here.
Go ahead and walk over to my vehicle, please.
Okay.
Walk over
Yes,
to my vehicle.
Yes,
thank you. Passenger side of my hood.
What are we doing?
You can take off your hat and your sunglasses and your whistle.
Where's my whistle?
She panicked after the officer told her she'd committed multiple felonies and wanted her to give them the name of her grandson, who she claimed gave her the money.
What does that mean?
They're felonies.
Third-degree felony.
What exactly is that?
That means going to jail.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Can I call my grandson?
Nope.
Nope.
I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Can I talk to Susan real quick,
No.
please? All right, wait a minute. All right. Can you,
How old are you?
jail. Listen, I'm fixing to have surgery next week.
How old are you?
Doctor's appointment.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
Okay, so at 33 years old, you can make your own choices, which is why we're not, I mean, you don't need to talk to a bunch of people or
Just be one
get
person.
information or anything like
I
that.
don't want to get any information. I just want it. Can I ask for advice on something? The crazy one?
No.
That sounds stupid as fuck.
All right.
All right, wait a minute.
Good, let me see. Put your hands behind your back. Either way, put your hands behind your back.
Susan. All right, I'll tell you his name. I'll tell you his name.
Okay.
Susan!
Stop yelling. You're in front of a business. We're not doing that.
Okay, hold
So
on.
where is this from?
Don't. That's my money too.
Don't what? You're in
said,
custody.
Please don't go through my purse.
Okay, you're in custody. It's absolutely everything that can be your personal property that goes to jail with you.
All right, well, she's going to take my purse, please.
This is
Please.
still going to get gone through.
Ma'am, please.
It'll go to jail with you then. It doesn't get released.
Well, no, I would...
Walk this way?
All right, can I just speak?
Walk
for one-
this way.
Yes, ma'am, I will. But, ma'am...
Have a seat. A little easier if you
Okay.
face me.
All right, now my
And
knees
sit
are
down
messed
with
up.
your butt.
Please don't push me, okay? I'm fixing to have surgery, okay?
What for
Where
you?
are you taking me? Can I just tell her real quick?
No, I will
Or
give her
how?
the information. Have a seat.
Okay.
Because at this point, we've given you a couple of different
All right,
commands,
I know,
and you're not
I'm,
wanting to
I'm
be
ready,
compliant.
I'm ready. I just don't want to go. Please.
I understand that, but here we are.
Can you pull my skirt down, please, ma'am?
Sure.
Pull it down further, please. Thank you. I don't get permission to go through my purse.
It's property. It's going to go into
I
the
know, but
facility.
ma'am, please.
It gets gone through before it goes into the facility. Otherwise, you catch felony charges for anything that's not supposed to go into the facility.
Ma'am, can you please give it to Susan?
No, ma'am.
Additional counterfeit money was found in her purse, as well as a fake ID and methamphetamine. That explained why she pleaded with the officer to not look in it.
You know what? Here, I have a funny feeling. That was just when I opened it, I saw the wad, so there may be more in there. It's just the middle compartment. Oh, look at that. It's a pretty big rock. That's not the name of anybody here. Huh.
That's her.
That's her. So false identity. Wait, there's cash there. Is that real?
I don't know, probably not. So that's her, because then she's in possession of it.
Correct.
So she can't have that. Fake.
So that's 25 now?
23, 24, 25, yep.
She was charged with possession of counterfeit money, passing counterfeit money, giving a false identification to an officer, and drug possession. The suspect in our sixth case demonstrated that she wasn't fit to look after children or to be out in public.
I am going to go ahead and make you aware that I am starting a DUI investigation, okay?
What?
A DUI investigation. I'm going to read this to you. It doesn't mean you're in trouble right now. I just have to read this to you before I ask you any questions, okay?
Driving recklessly. In Yulee, Florida, on August 12, 2022, a patrol officer performed a traffic stop on a vehicle that was veering all over the road. When the officer approached the driver, he was shocked to see she had young children in the car. As the officer explained why he was performing the stop, she had a hard time following along and claimed that she didn't recall doing any of the things he saw.
Hello, how you doing? Good, good. Are you okay? Are you sure? Okay, well, the reason why I pulled you over because we got a call in about you and your driving patterns, how you drove over a couple of curbs, especially when you was going into the Publix parking lot. And as I observed you driving, you had a hard time maintaining a single lane. And at one point, we was at 200 and Black Rock, there was a black car that was behind you. Luckily enough, they were traveling a safe enough distance, but you went into their lane and then went back into the center lane. And you didn't put any blinkers on or anything like that.
I don't recall what happened.
Okay. Are you okay? Do you like have any medical issues or anything like that going on right now?
I just stopped to get my medicine.
Okay. Okay.
We were stopping to go get my husband.
I'm sorry, say it again?
We were stopping to go get my husband.
You're stopping to get your husband. Is anybody else with you?
My grandchildren.
Your grandchildren? Come on, roll down the back. This window right here. Hey, how you doing? Have you taken your medicine earlier today? No, you haven't? Okay. Alright. So you're not having any medical issues or anything like that? No? Okay. Alright. Well,
I did take in the guy that was behind me.
Say it again?
The guy that was behind me was shoving on top of me.
Shoving up?
Shoving up on top of me.
You mean like falling like too close behind you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just didn't see anything.
Do you notice that you're kind of going in and out your lanes? You don't notice that? Okay. So it's not bad, but I mean, it's enough to where like other cars in the other lanes will have to hit their brakes because you're going into other lanes of traffic as you're going back over. So like I said, it's not bad, but it's enough to where like it'll cause for concern, especially if you're running over curbs and stuff like that.
The officer tried to get to the bottom of what was going on and asked her if she had any medical issues, but she was largely unresponsive. Her demeanor alerted the officer that alcohol was the problem.
He was doing that, and then the what do you call them?
Motorcade motor what is it? Is it a roundabout?
I can't.
Are you feeling okay today?
I'm feeling alright. It's just that I can't. I can't take and making just worry about words.
Okay.
So I saw it.
I'm not trying to be funny. Do you suffer from any kind of medical conditions or anything?
Not that, but the man that I saw yesterday took and saw that he would take and I guess have me see something.
Okay. Have you taken any medications today?
No.
Nothing at all? So I know you said you just went and got a prescription, right?
Yeah, but it's not.
And that's it right there?
This is something that
Hey, is there anyone that could come and drive for you? That you could call somebody to come and get them to drive? Well, we had...
The man took him.
Well, it's not just that man. We got that call, and then
came out and got the
right, and then the deputy here was following behind you and saw you leave your lane of travel and get into another lane. Like you may not have even realized it. Right? Is there someone that you could call to drive for you? No one else? No one at all? I'm concerned about you getting into an accident, that's why I say that. I'm concerned for your safety. Have you, I was going to ask you, have you consumed anything at all today?
Oh my God, no.
Any alcoholic beverages, any narcotics, any drugs at all? Nothing at all?
I do not do alcohol.
Okay.
And I just plain out do not do it.
Okay. All right. I'll come out and say I don't feel comfortable you driving. Is there anyone at all you could get to drive?
There's no one.
There's no one.
When she was asked to step out of the vehicle, she refused, and the situation took an ugly turn. When she eventually got out, she had some rules for the officers.
I was going to have you go ahead and hop out. We're just going to talk back there so that way they're not kind of talking back to us, okay? Ma'am. Okay. Well, come on. gonna sit here and play games with you. You need to come out of the car.
And these are my grandchildren, and you are not going to play games with them.
I really can't hear you.
I said you are not going to play games with them.
Right? I'm not playing games with them. You and I are talking. So Miguel, get you hop out of the car. Okay? You're gonna have to get your other leg further in there. Or it's gonna.
I am working on it.
Okay, I need you to work on it. All right, I'm gonna put these up front so they're not super uncomfortable. All right.
Whatever.
Okay, give me your hands. Use your other hand as well.
She was charged with 2 counts of child abuse and 2 counts of driving under the influence with a minor in the vehicle. Our final case involves an out-of-touch grandpa who allegedly assaulted his granddaughter.
Inside or
That's
on your
all
person?
right. I'll be out, and then we're
Hey,
going to
Jim.
see what kind of you guys go through.
Hey, Jim.
Because I've not done nothing.
Is there anything in or on your person that we need to be aware of?
No,
that you
okay,
may,
he done cleaned me out.
that you may.
Now that fat
Girl beat her grandpa. On July 3rd, 2022, police officers in Ohio were dispatched to a residence after an emergency operator received a 911 call from a young woman claiming that a drunk man entered the home she shared with her grandmother and threatened to harm her. The suspect was her grandfather, and the details were more disturbing than you may think.
Probably about more than 20 minutes ago, he started banging on the door, like beating on the door, like about to like smash it in. And he came in here, started screaming at me, calling me all kinds of names, backed me up in the corner. I had to and I kind of like got over it before he could harm me. So he's threatening my grandma. My mom just told me to call you guys again. I'm over it.
You thought he was going to hurt you?
Yeah, like he did it before. The last time that I was here, the reason why I moved out and everything went down the last time was that he backed me up into the dresser in my bedroom and raised his hand up at me. But the boyfriend that I had here, when that happened, kind of like just shoved him off of me, and I got out of here safely as I could. I don't know. He's raised his hand to me before. He's hit me like a couple years ago.
How long have you lived here?
I have lived here probably on and off since probably COVID started. He is currently sitting out back now.
Out back here?
Yeah, out back there.
Okay.
Well, okay, so I was standing right here and he was getting closer to me, and I was like, you know me, I'm like, get the away from me. I'm sorry that I'm cursing, but that's what I told him. I was like, get away from me, just stay away from me. And my grandma was like, well, get in my room, and he started coming closer and closer, and I went over the gate, shut the gate, and went back, and he stood like right over the gate coming to me. And I know if he got any more closer to me, he would have probably mashed me. I've been in some sketchy situations before, and it traumatizes me when he does that to me. I am not going to lie to you guys, but as far as I know, he's been out there all morning today and basically told my grandma to, like, you know, F off, and hasn't been in the house all day until earlier to grab a beer. I know that he's carrying around like maybe a box cutting knife. I see him have that on him sometimes. I'm not sure if that's on him as we speak right now.
But as far as firearms, none?
No guns or anything. I know there's some kitchen knives out back or something that he could possibly get a hold of. I'm not really sure. I haven't really been out there.
The officers were assured that there were no guns on the property before they made their way to the backyard to locate the suspect. When they found him, he was as violent as advertised.
What's that?
That fat little bitch call you. Oh, what am I going to do?
Stand up.
For what?
Stand up. Hands behind your back.
Not for what? For what?
Don't do it, man.
For what?
Don't do it. You hear me?
I didn't do nothing, so you are infringing on my rights. Here we go.
Hey,
Abuse.
Get down.
Abuse.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Yes, you are.
You little lying. It's on the camera.
Get down.
I can't roll you. Expect me to go with the goddamn
Put your
stump
hand
here.
behind your
I
back.
did. Abuse. You guys is going to hear about this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There, you guys are gonna hear about this big time. Yeah.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court.
Tell me what I'm being arrested
You have
for.
the right to an attorney and have an attorney present with you
Oh.
during any and all questioning.
Well, we go through communist shit.
If you can't afford
when
an attorney,
you can't tell me what I'm being
one
arrested
will be you prior to any questioning
because,
if you wish.
Because you guys...
Do you understand your rights, how I've read them to you?
No, I do not, because
Okay.
I have not done nothing.
You're being arrested for domestic violence. I'm going to read you.
Domestic violence?
Yep, I'm
About
going to read
what?
your rights again.
About what?
You have the right to remain silent.
I didn't touch nobody.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You
Go
have the
show
right to
me
an
marks or
attorney. Have
something.
an attorney present with you during any and all
You
questioning.
guys, yeah, okay.
If you can't afford
Whatever.
an attorney,
No, I don't
one will be
understand.
appointed to
Come
you
on,
prior
let's
to any
go. Can I
questioning
get
if you
up?
wish.
Can I get up?
Do you
My legs
understand those
cramping.
rights?
No.
Do you
No,
understand
no,
your Miranda
I do
rights?
Not. No, I do not.
Okay. Would you like me to read them to you again?
No. You can keep that bullshit to yourself.
I'm going to read them to you one more time.
No,
Make sure that you understand them
sin.
this time.
There is no sin.
Okay.
Grandpa didn't change his story. He said he'd done nothing wrong and the officers were harassing him. It wasn't a good strategy to stay out of jail.
Inside or
That's
on your
all
person?
right. I'll be out and then we're
Hey,
going to
Jim.
see what kind of bullshit you guys go through.
Hey, Jim.
Because I've not done nothing.
Is there anything in or on your person that we need to be aware of?
No,
that you
okay,
may,
he done cleaned me out.
that you may
Now that fat come out here, steal my money, get my money.
that you may convey into the jail?
I'd rather them get it than that fat little.
Please understand that if you convey anything into the jail,
All
that
right,
you're not
look,
allowed
that's
to.
all I had on me.
That you will be charged
And
with.
done robbing me. Do you know that was an illegal search?
That you will be
Because
charged
it was not out in sight.
with an additional
Search
charge
instead to arrest.
It was.
Hey, you can keep playing attorney, all right?
of illegal.
Everything here is legal.
All right. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Because I ain't done nothing. No, I ain't got nothing. Does he want to check my underwear?
The old man had no intention of calming down and believed that he was above the law, regardless of what the officers told him.
You goddamn. That trumped up charges. Trumped up charges. Yeah, okay, we're going to see what the judge thinks about this. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to see what the judge thinks about this. How did I have domestic violence? Would you explain that to me? That's all right. I'll be back to get that little. She's going to need hell yeah, she's going to need a psychiatrist after this. You guys are doing this because, okay, down at the end, you guys are going to say, well, you're tired of coming out here. Well, yeah, I would be too over lies. Over lies. Going to take two of you to do anything when my hands was behind my back. I know this routine all too well. Her own mother don't even want nothing to do with her. Why do you think she's living out there?
The incident's over with. I have nothing.
Oh, no, it's not over with. It's not over with.
Hey, you have the right to remain silent. Use it.
I have the right to say whatever I want to say. Who the do you think you are?
All right.
You ain't my daddy.
All right, keep talking then.
All right, I'm talking. I'm talking. I don't give a who likes it or not. You communist little loving is what you are. Now what are you going to do about that?
Nothing.
All right.
Take you to jail.
Why are you even talking to me?
You're talking to me.
I'm not talking to you. I was talking to him. Little Miss Hercules wannabe. Oh, okay. All right. We see how it is. Silence tells the truth, don't it?
He was charged with domestic violence and resisting arrest. Shoplifting for grandchild. In Savannah, Georgia, on February 21, 2024, officers responded to a reported theft in progress at a Dillard's retail store. The suspect left the store with the stolen items, but when she noticed law enforcement officers, she returned to the store to put the items back. Do you think the officers would give her a pass? Let's find out. The officers got a description of the suspect and spotted her trying to flee the store after returning the stolen items. She wasn't as stealthy as she thought she was.
You going in the back, my dresses? Ma'am, you better stop right there. Because if I gotta chase you, you're gonna have a bad day. Now stop right there. Put your hand on your back.
my arm. I didn't take nothing. Hold on.
Stop resisting.
Look, let me just ask you something. I can ask you a question?
I will dump you on the ground if you do not stop.
But listen, can I just ask a question, please? Can I ask a question? I'm gonna wait.
Too late for that.
I didn't do nothing. You're wrong, ma'am. I didn't take nothing.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, just let him do what he got.
do not make me
I
use
didn't
force.
take nothing.
Don't make me use force.
Okay, now put my phone in my pocket.
Nope. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm gonna put my phone in my
Put your hands
pocket.
behind your back.
I'm gonna put my phone in my pocket. I didn't do nothing. Can I get a chance to shoot?
No, you cannot.
I ain't gonna let you run. Let's go, you.
Stop moving.
I am. You can think I didn't do nothing. Can I just talk to you, please?
Stop. Stop.
My phone.
Ma'am.
Okay.
Right now, I'm
What
about to
you
move
doing
up.
for me?
About to move my pictures if you stop. Put your hand behind your back.
How about one?
Can we have J2 come to the scene over here, please?
I'm not doing nothing.
You're resisting right now. Stop. Stop pulling your arms away from me.
I'm not. It's the sweater.
It's not the sweater, it's you.
Double echo to Alpha 5,
This is not
echo to
I'm
Alpha
not
5.
saying nothing.
Correction. Before, double echo to Alpha 4.
My phone in my pocket.
In typical fashion, the woman denied stealing anything and claimed that she was being framed for the crime. That was easy for the officer to dismiss, and despite her objections, she was read her rights. She was shown the items and admitted that she wanted to steal them for her granddaughter.
Huh? That's not. She put that on me, man. On my grandma, that's not mine. That's not mine, man. On my kids, that's not mine. I swear to God, that's not.
Alright, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer. Have him
I swear to God, that's not mine.
If you cannot afford them, if you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning.
That's not my stuff right there. No, it's mine.
You
That's
can
not
decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions.
Please don't do this. I swear to God, that's not mine. I didn't have that.
I read to you?
No, I got on a thick jacket. You would have seen all that stuff fell out of me. I did not have
The rights that I
that.
read to you.
No.
Do you understand your rights?
That's not my stuff.
Alright, well, do you understand your rights?
No.
Okay. Well, then guess what? I can't talk to you now.
Okay, say what you gotta say.
I already said what I had to say.
I'm being honest. Can I talk?
I've got Reyes running it through Clear. Neither one came up in NCIC, GCIC. Neither one of her names that she gave me.
I could be honest with you. I could talk, please.
That'll probably be the best option for you, to be honest with me.
I'm being honest.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to lose everything. I did take the clothes, but I never made it out the door. After I seen her calling your number on the intercom, I'm being honest with my dead grandmama, so I threw it on the side by the thing. I never made it out. I already knew she was calling you on the intercom. She called some type of numbers, and I said, oh, and I threw it under the little thing. Now, when I walked down, you seen me, I was already scared, and I ran back in. I'm being honest. When you seen me, I ain't had no Buffy clothes or no purse or nothing like that. I swear to God, I didn't. I'm being honest to you, and I apologize for running. Can you ban me? I'll never come back, please. I got a lot to lose. Please give me another chance, please. I swear to God, I won't come back. I won't. I did take it, but I never made out the door with it. I never did. I was coming down the little steps part. I heard her call a cold. I said, oh, she called. I said my mouth, and she called the police. And I threw it to the side.
Don't tell him.
I'm talking to him. I'm sorry.
Nice polo. Baby polos.
My grandbaby.
She was charged with shoplifting and received a permanent ban from the store. Disorderly behavior at bus depot. In Dayton, Ohio, on June 29, 2024, police officers were called to a bus depot after a bus driver requested assistance removing a disorderly woman from his bus. The unlucky officer, who was dispatched, had a very difficult time trying to figure out what her real problem was. She was identified as Wanda, and I suspect the officers won't soon forget her. Wanda was allegedly trespassed from the property for making racist comments toward multiple people, but she wasn't listening to any of that. She believed she had a right to ride any bus she wanted, and no one was going to tell her otherwise.
Let's see.
Could you please get up off the
That's our property, so you trespass also?
Hold on.
So you want to raise this thing over there?
But you the one who did the trespass.
Yeah, I did that.
You just did that today. No, there's no officer signed off on it. Ain't no police officer's name on that. They just went back there and wrote that.
Okay, come here. Do me a favor. We gonna sit down until we figure it all out, okay? Now you got drunk bags for us, okay? You don't got any other?
No, I ain't got nothing.
You just don't check, okay? If you be cool with us, we'll be cool with you, right? I understand you're probably upset, but if you be cool with us, we'll be cool with you, right? That's how it happens.
Don't take a seat, alright? Alright, let me see the bus pass.
It's on. Take a seat.
Take a seat.
The officers tried to make the situation as easy as possible for her, but she chose to make it as difficult as she could for everyone. Let's see how her plan worked out for her.
I know you know what I went down to court, and that lady told me to
You said, remember when we were out there and you said you don't care, you'll go to jail? Well, you're not supposed to.
I ain't moving. I ain't moving. So if you want to push me around and stuff, I'll get a lawyer.
Okay.
I went up there to the municipal building on the 4th floor, and I talked to her. I go to court July the 8th.
Okay, come over here. I gotta put handcuffs on you. Come on. Don't make this difficult. Wanda. Wanda, you're gonna be out tomorrow, okay? It's not a big deal. Come on. Here's the thing. You can go for your warrant in a petty criminal trespass.
So I already went. I got the thing. I got the court.
Screaming at me.
I got the court
I
date.
don't care. You can either get
I
this.
got the court
you can
date
either
for
get this
July
misdemeanor
the
charge.
8th.
Listen to me.
I got the court date for July
You can
the
either
8th.
get this very petty misdemeanor charge, or I'm going to charge you with higher level misdemeanors.
I don't give a.
So you're going to sit in jail longer, and then I'm going to go to court and testify against you.
Okay,
and it's
then
going to
you
be
just
worse.
gotta do
So which
that.
one do you want to do? You want to go
It
to jail
don't
for
matter.
longer, or you want to just go to jail for the night?
I already went to jail. I already went down there for my warrant. I
Okay.
went on the 4th floor and I got a court date on July the 8th.
Okay. So why would you want to get more charges?
I mean, I ain't been criminal trespass.
Well, I'm going to give you more charges if you don't cooperate.
Well, you know.
Why do you want to do that? You're over here getting upset about having to go to jail. Why would you want to add more charges to it when you just have to have one? How do you want to do this?
Wanda was charged with criminal trespassing, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. A bond was set at $5,500,